and welcome to this episode of Untold Stories. We have with us today Mr. Deepak Jeswal, who heads the savings and FD product, and Archita Bhattacharjee, who is a senior member of the NRI product and complaints team. While Deepak writes lyrics, Archita lends her voice to those lyrics. Welcome to the show, Deepak and Archita. So Deepak, how did it all begin?
I guess the truth is funnier than the fiction. So it so happened that I was sitting and Archita was also there with me in the canteen, and we started discussing about songs at that time. So and then I just bragged, and to be honest, I just bragged that writing lyrics is the easiest thing to do. All you have to do is just rhyme the words. So at that time, I just bragged it that way. I didn't know that Archita would take it so seriously, because after a couple of days she came and said that I have a show coming up. Can you pen me a new song? And for a moment I was really zapped. I said, okay, I have already bragged once, so let me just not say that I will not be able to do it. So let me give it a shot. She had said she wanted some Sufi, some this type of a song only. So the first few words which came to my mind was Jogiya se preet lagai. So that's how we started.
I still remember, and I was not expecting this kind of rich lyrics. So he, I think within a couple of hours or so, he gave me the lyrics, and I was actually totally zapped. I was totally zapped. I admit that I was not expecting, this kind of richness of a Sufi, because it's a very difficult subject. And he gave those words, and I was like, I still remember, I got goosebumps reading those lyrics. And then we recorded.
Okay, great. Tell me, how many songs have you actually collaborated on, both of you?
So we actually have some 20 to 25 songs which would have got probably released or recorded. But there's many more where we made the tunes and we just kept it. It's like our own sweet little music bank. Like the cassette companies have these music banks. So that is so whenever we say now we have to work on a new project, we just go back to that music bank and pull out the songs and start working on it.
Look, one question, Deepak, how does a lyricist actually write? What happens? You're sitting somewhere and suddenly an idea comes to you, or you set aside some part of the day?
Most often, Archita does give me a brief on what the theme is going to be on the song, so I think about that. I think my university or my college has been all the songs which I have listened to right from my childhood till now of the Bollywood films. So that is my university. That is where I get the inspirations from, and that is where I get the idea or the formulation of the words or the beater or everything is something because of I have listened to so many songs right from 1949 onwards till 2020.
Archita ji, I do know that you do riyaz. You have told us in the earlier program, right? If I'm not mistaken, you start the day with riyaz. How do you actually compose music?
See, I have been into music. I've done my first performance when I was 3 years and 10 months old. From that time, music is there, within me. So I sleep music. Whenever I work and whenever I get time in between, I think about music. So that kind of thing always goes in the back of your mind. And whenever I listen to some good tune, and whenever I listen to some good music, I feel like composing, a song like that. And with collaboration with Deepak ji, it becomes very easy, because whatever is in my thought, the tune that I'm thinking, he gives words to it immediately. So that collaboration, that works very good for me.
I know Archita is a trained singer. She has been trained by gurus. So she is the Arjuna of our ancient way, that she is trained. But as Deepak, you said that interestingly that Bollywood is your guru, your university, your school. So will it be wrong if I say you are the Eklavya sitting beside Arjun?
Usually, I understand meter very well. In a song you have to fix your meter very well. So I understand that. But sometimes even when I get stuck and she comes up and tells me, something like, this is not going in the tal of the song, and I would like, oh, hello, what is a tal now here? So that kind of a conversation really happens between us. But largely, yes, I think I am able to write in a meter, which helps her to compose the song in a better manner.
एक फेवरेट कुछ 2-4 लाइन अगर आप सुना दे अपना फॉर आवर व्यूअर्स, उनको अच्छा लगेगा सुन के।
जिया मोरा तड़पे, जिया कैसे जाए, जिया मोरा तड़पे, जिया कैसे जाए, सजन तुम आ साँझ ढली जाए, सजन तुम आ साँझ ढली जाए, जिया मोरा तड़पे, जिया कैसे जाए.
The song which has been picked up by have you struck some good deals with some of the music houses, and is anything else in the pipeline?
There are a lot of songs in the pipeline. We just released one last week also, and I have a couple of songs coming up in the pipeline. One is a ghazal, which is called Tere Kareeb. It has been sung beautifully by Archita, though it has been composed by Arnav Chatterjee. But it's a beautiful ghazal which we are looking forward to for a huge release. The one which we have released last week is a phenomenal song. So that is something which is still running. The YouTube views are still coming up, and they are still growing.
And one of the songs crossed 1 million last week. I guess
that again was composed by her. So that was again a good one where we crossed 1 million views on YouTube. And so we have a couple of more projects which are coming up. What I like sometimes is to do some gimmicks with the words. So Ravi, in that song, what I did was I deliberately in one antara used my name, which is Deepak, and in the second antara I used her name, which is Archita.
नाम बिना तेरे जीवन जैसे एक चिता, जीवन जैसे एक चिता, रूप सुंदर है ये तेरे चरण अर्चिता, सौ बार नमन करूं मैं, सौ बार नमन करूं मैं, शिरडी पावन द्वारा, शिरडी पावन द्वारा.
You also signed something with Z, right? Which was released some time back.
Z Music had released a song called Dil Ki Chittiyan, and that was also a well received song, and we really enjoyed working on it at that time. So that was a very good one.
Thank you, Deepak and Archita. It's been wonderful having you here. Before we let you go, we cannot resist asking you to sing one favorite song.
So I would love to sing 2 lines from this particular song, from which I think that I have become a composer. So
and from where I started my lyricist journey. So it goes like, जोगिया से प्रीत लगाई जग की मैं न सोची,
जोगिया वे मेरे जोगिया, जोगिया से प्रीत लगाई जग की ना मैं सोची, नैनों के आंगन में बिछ गई प्रेम रंगोली, सज गई प्रेम रंगोली,